Life and Death of the Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy.
Donald Farfrae is received by Lucetta in the High Place Hall after a separation of 4 hours. Lucetta had gone ahead to prepare their new home while Donald finished up some business. Despite some delays, they are finally together again and ready to start their new life. Lucetta recounts the story of her marriage to Donald to Elizabeth Jane. She tells Elizabeth that she was desperate and afraid of being forced into something else, so she married Donald offhand to purchase a week of happiness at any cost. Elizabeth is shocked to learn that Lucetta has married Donald. Lucetta and Donald move in together, and Donald is seen as a good match for Lucetta. Lucetta is happy to have Donald with her, and she believes that they will be happy together. She tells Elizabeth that Donald is stern sometimes, but she will rule him entirely with her beauty, wealth, and accomplishments. Elizabeth notices Lucetta's wedding ring and realizes that Lucetta has married Donald. Lucetta tells Elizabeth that Donald will live with them until a more suitable house is ready for them. She also tells Elizabeth that she wants her to stay with her just as before. Elizabeth learns that they will all live together in Lucetta's house. She is happy to hear this news and is relieved that she will not have to leave Lucetta's house. However, she is still shocked by the news of Lucetta's marriage to Donald. Elizabeth Jane leaves the house of Lucetta and moves near Henchard's house. She is sad to leave Lucetta's house but feels that it is the right thing to do. She is also happy to be near Henchard's house, as she hopes to see him again. Donald's marriage to Lucetta was known to everyone in Casterbridge. The bells were ringing to celebrate their marriage, and everyone in town knew about it. Despite this, Elizabeth Jane was not aware of their marriage until Lucetta told her. The news of Donald's marriage to Lucetta was discussed noisily on curbstones, confidentially behind counters, and jovially at the Three Mariners. People were curious about whether Farfrae would sell his business and set up for a gentleman on his wife's money, or whether he would show independence enough to stick to his trade in spite of his brilliant alliance. Despite the challenges they faced, Lucetta and Donald were happy to be together. Lucetta was relieved to have found a husband who loved her and was willing to take care of her. Donald, on the other hand, was happy to have found a wife who was beautiful, wealthy, and accomplished. In summary, Donald Farfrae is received by Lucetta in the High Place Hall, and they move in together. Lucetta recounts the story of her marriage to Donald to Elizabeth Jane, who is shocked to learn about it. Elizabeth Jane leaves the house of Lucetta and moves near Henchard's house. Donald's marriage to Lucetta was known to everyone in Casterbridge, and people were curious about their future plans. Despite the challenges they faced, Lucetta and Donald were happy to be together.